What we're going to do right now is we're going to figure out what our individual triggers are, our physiology for certain tonalities. Here are the important ones, the really, really important ones, right? Number one is scarcity. And with scarcity also comes a secret. An example from yesterday would be now the reason for the call today. There's a secret. There's a reason for the call today. Or, this is the last week. This is the last week it's going to be on the market. This is the last week it's going to be on the market. Scarcity. It's a tone for scarcity, right? There's a tone for certainty. Well, let me say this. Based on everything you just said, it seems like a perfect fit for you. Certainty. All I'm asking for is this. You give me one shot. And if I'm half right, believe me. That was the first part was certainty, and I dropped off, right? You give me one shot and believe me. Pause. That's certainty. Your typical close is going to be, you give me one shot and believe me. If I'm even half right, the only problem you'll have, now you're into calmness. Because I didn't call you 6 months ago and get you started then. Sound fair enough? Reasonable man. So you went from certainty to calmness to reasonability. That's your basic closing pattern. You're not going to close like, believe you give me one shot and I will not be sorry. Sound fair enough? You're not going to close a lot of sales like that. You're going to generate emotions like that when you need to for certainty, but not to close. The closing arc, the typical closing arc happens like this. You're building up to a crescendo of benefits, and you, benefit, and believe me, okay, you just give me one shot. And if I'm half right, here, peak, right? Half right. The only problem you'll have is I didn't call you 6 months ago and get you started then. Sound fair enough? That's your basic tonal pattern for a close. You don't want to close with the utmost certainty. It says you don't care. You close with the tone of the no big deal. With just reasonable people, it's very obvious. Certainty, scarcity, disarming. Okay? Those three tones are crucial. Crucial. The ones that you're going to all be able to master very easily here is the tone of saying, sound fair enough? That's going to be easy. So I don't need to instill a gesture. I don't want to insert a gesture in your whole psychology here. For some of you, though, certainty is a bit more difficult, but even if it's not, it's good to understand your trigger for certain.